All of this unfolded in Decatur. Officers from across the country were gathered in Terre Haute, Indiana for the second National Law Enforcement Survival Summit.
The officers feel it because they know that tomorrow it may be them. And this is what plays on the psyche of these officers. They know that, you don't have to be in the big city to be in physical danger.
The group behind the summit helps officers who have been in traumatic situations with both care and resources. Also at that summit, Amber Oberheim. Her husband, Officer Chris Oberheim, was killed while working in Champaign last year, and she's been advocating for law enforcement officers and their families ever since. WCI3's Marley Capper is with us now. Marley, Chris Oberheim actually started his police career in Decatur.
His brother is still on the force. He was the one who told Amber what happened this morning. She's angry, but that anger is only fueling her passion, which is continuing to help law enforcement. It's why her organization, Peacemaker Project 703, sponsored the summit in Indiana. Amber Oberheim got a text at 1 in the morning letting her know 2 officers from Decatur were shot, a message she is all too familiar with.
I've learned to despise middle of the night text messages and phone calls. But it's almost just like a slap in the face.
Not only did she lose her husband in a similar situation, but Officer Chris Oberheim worked in Decatur.
The irony is very thick that Chris's home department and the people that we love and care about there are dealing with yet another insult and injuries that may take a really long time to heal.
She says police shootings can be prevented.
It's time that our leadership be held accountable.
And while she doesn't want to make things political, Oberheim says there's been no action.
I've asked for things and been very nice, and I've shown up, and I've written letters, and we've held press conferences, and I've shared contact information, and unfortunately the leaders of our state are not taking me or anyone else who is along my same line of thinking seriously.
She isn't the only one who says they're not seeing any change.
We are seeing nationally the number of officers shot rising. It's almost every other day.
Retired Lieutenant Randy Sutton is the founder of the Wounded Blue, the group that's hosting this week's summit.
Violent criminals have been empowered, and they are less fearful of consequences because of what has been taking place sociologically. And Illinois is a perfect example. They have created an environment that is far more dangerous for police officers.
Oberheim says she will continue advocating for police officers and their families.
Our leadership needs a change. Really, we just need to clean it out and start from the ground up. Otherwise, I know what will continue to happen, and I won't stand for it.
In the meantime, Oberheim and her daughter say they're ready to step up for the 2 families involved and providing them with anything that they may need. Now, she does say if you support law enforcement, then be bold in your support. Jessica?
All right, Marley, thank you.